Russell is a damn champ.
Why is Russell a damn champ?
Russell has not only had medical issues and emergency and spent months in the hospital, he still finds time to send us money to buy whatever whiskey our little hearts desire.
Patron saint of whiskey.
Patron saint.
Bam. It's a thing.
Okay, so remember we talked about this and I'm really excited about it. This is Unpeated Caol Ila.
Oh! Yes.
Yes.
We're talking about this.
Once a year,
Okay.
Caol Ila runs an unpeated batch through their processes. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. And then they set it aside.
So you have two things here. We got unpeated. Are these both unpeated?
Yep. 15 and 18.
15 and 18.
Yes.
All right, we'll see the difference.
So what you get to try is, what does Caol Ila, a remarkably peaty whiskey, taste like?
There is a slight difference in color.
Now, you know when we heard about this was...
This is a little bit darker in the 18.
Yeah, and I don't know if they added color into this or not. I don't think they did. This came up because someone said, hey, did you know that Johnny Walker has unpeated Caol Ila in its blend? I went, wait, what? Is that a thing? Because I thought the reason you would use Caol Ila is to get the smoke into the whiskey.
Yeah. Your
hair is ridiculous. like Fruity Pebbles. Frank, what is it?
I beg your pardon.
The
this
Flintstones.
Is a ceremonial Warriors top knot in honor of Russell freaking Groves.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Blame
Blame it on Russell.
The Warriors top knot. You disrespect the Russell Groves. Patron saint of whiskey.
I'm sure he's fine.
You heathen dog. You heathen freaking dog. How dare you?
Okay. So, remember how we always said the Lottie, which is an unpeated Bruichladdich, had a hint of smoke?
Sure.
So there's a theory going around, because I found the same thing in this Caol Ila, but this is one of the most floral and vibrant Islay whiskeys you've ever smelled in your life.
Yeah, and we haven't tasted it yet. Do you think that means that Islay reputation, being smoky and peaty and hard, comes from peat? Because without the peat, this thing is way on the nose sweeter and more floral.
Yeah, I get milk chocolate and shortbread cookies.
Milk chocolate, absolutely. I'm looking for the shortbread.
It reminds me of an Irish. There's a little bit of the Irish unmalted kind of note in there, which is weird.
Green apple.
But it's all cream. It's all rich and creamy and a little light fruit note.
Yeah, I'm getting the light green apple for the fruit for me.
Oh, it's a 61%, and it does not taste like 61%. This is the smoothest 61% Scotch you have ever tasted.
So here, smoothness. I'm going to say this: 61%. That is a lot of alcohol, and that's not invisible. I'm getting that big alcohol note, that punch.
Yeah,
but it's not sharp, pokey, stabby.
Yeah, it's not like when we did Stag Junior where it was out to get you.
No, this is as big as you can get with an alcohol note, but it's really rounded off and it goes down. Smooth is an invisible alcohol. Smooth is alcohol that doesn't bite you.
Salt. I'm getting a salty note.
Finish.
Kind of a Talisker 10 kind of vibe.
A finish, yeah. Salty finish.
How could you end up with a hint of smoke in an unpeated malt? The theory is that it's possible that because they're using all the same equipment they use to use peated whiskeys, that at some level oil residue from the peated malt, they clean them. But still, somewhere in the process, the residue of peated malt is showing up.
I don't know.
Is the theory?
I get the theory, but I would think it would be such a trace amount. It couldn't affect
you. You would like to think so. You would like to think so.
You know what I'm getting?
Wouldn't you?
I think you said the word Irish. So a lot of Irish whiskeys, if they don't have that iconic Irish butter note in the middle of it,
right? Oh man,
things that are common in Irish without the most common and iconic butter note. All the other Irish notes are in here.
Yeah. This is... If I could get this as easily as I could get Caol Ila 12 regular, this would never leave my house.
You added water? What did you add?
I added water.
Yeah. I think it made it even more floral.
It did.
Let's spread that out a little bit.
Yeah.
Wow. Super good. Super good. Want to try the 18?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Thank you, Russell Groves.
I have the best ideas.
Here, move your 12 down to the side so I don't mix them up.
The best ideas. My ideas are just great.
Man, after a week of no whiskey, this is a great way to come back.
Well, you came out swinging with the 61%, man.
We're going to make up for lost time.
What is the 18?
59.8.
59.8.
60.
No, is this...
Now, okay, here's the thing. I always say, releasing something at cast strength, it takes guts.
Yeah.
When you realize you can make a lot more money by proofing it down. I love that they gave us the choice. Now, I think it's representing remarkably friendly for a high proof.
Sure. I actually get a little bit more on the nose of a wood note than I do a floral note.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It's a little denser.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is American and European oak matured. Now, someone asked, what's the difference between European and American oak in barrel finishing? And the answer is that American oak is more dense.
This has
wood.
This has a smoke note.
Okay, maybe that's where we're getting smoke note. American oak is more dense, and so it doesn't allow the whiskey in the air to breathe as much as European oak does. And so there's more interaction with the wood in European oak. Mm-hmm. And so in American oak, you tend to get the nutty, vanilla, caramely butter flavors. And in European, you're first to get these spicy, wood tanniny kind of darker notes. It's interesting.
Nicholas Stilton Massey. Rex, you lost 30 pounds in 2 hours? Or I think your wife also bought you bigger shirts.
It's also possible.
Stuart Ogg.
Oh, wait. This is a very different whiskey.
It is. More smoke, more wood, less floral.
3 years and a totally different whiskey. Mm-hmm. I mean, they're both Caol Ila, right? They're both notably Caol Ila. Although, if you closed your eyes and I said, this is an Isla, or this is just an island or an Isla, what would you put this? Because if I had to choose, I would probably pick Talisker.
Here's what I'm doing for you. To ease you, the mooching opportunities so far have been two obvious ones. A handful of ones that I could have made happen
Talisker,
if I so chose.
Peated version of Caol Ila.
Yes. So to ease you back in, I'm not going to do that.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
I'm looking out for you. Now, I'm going to give you 2 or 3 days. And then I'm going to take your damn head off.
Out of the kindness of your heart.
Then I'm going to take your damn head off.
Uh-huh.
Take your days.
Oh, hey.
Too much, too soon.
Which one is your 18? This one?
This is my 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try it with a dash of water.
Yeah.
Because the wood notes open up even more. And they're really... This just became twice as complex.
Oh, yeah.
It's citrusy, but I also get a lot of more rich butter notes. I mean, it's still got that same light buttery, like biscuit kind of vibe, but it's darker. It's more like a wheat bread instead of a butter shortbread.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's interesting how floral this isn't now. That's only 3 years difference in the same whiskey.
That is nice.
Go back to the nose on the 15.
Oh, it's bright.
Yeah. Stuart Ogg. I only discovered this channel on Saturday while sipping Glenfiddich 12. Automatically disqualified, or can I get an exemption? He's talking about the quarterly challenge we just wrapped
he
up.
came in the middle of it. He's like, oh no. Yeah.
So here's the thing.
That's why we kept explaining what you walked into.
Here's the thing with the quarterly challenge in the tribe. Once a quarter, then we just have an official 1 week break from whiskey. And people, it's not mandatory, obviously. People that want to join us for that 1 week off of whiskey, that dry week, they're more than welcome to do it. If in your own personal calendar and social obligations that doesn't fit, man, just do your own thing on your own time.
Yeah.
But if you want to do the official thing, we're going to be doing it in like another few months.
Because we're doing the honor system for the quarter challenge and get your name up on a thing.
Sure.
If you have legitimately completed the challenge, you just didn't do it on our timeline,
right,
and you did it inside of our quarter, then go fill out the form.
Yeah.
Link will be down on links on whiskeytribe.com where you can click to add your name to the I completed the whiskey challenge of going dry for a week.
That link's only going to be valid for a little bit because that name's going to show up in videos pretty quick. But yeah, it's just the main purpose is to just get the group thinking about this to make sure the problem doesn't sneak up on you.
Yeah, because awareness is half the battle.
Yeah. Chris Piano Leo. I have a question for Daniel. Has anyone experimented with making American whiskey in European new oak casks And on that note, using spirits from Scotland in American New Oak barrels.
Yes, already
I would love to try an A/B comparison of each. Is it possible for you to give possibilities of what the changes would or could be for each spirit? Thanks, love the channel.
So I can't give you where to go try, but I just told you, I didn't realize that question was going up. I just told you the differences between American and European. Most Scotch is finished in American used oak. Some do European, almost all distilleries have both, and they'll blend them so you get a lot of both. In America, most of the big distilleries are using new American oak because it's legally required, but some are also finishing in European oak as a second option. And like Iron Root, Republic in North Texas, I know is doing a European oak finished one, but you have to be careful because they get really woody really fast and really spicy really fast.
Jake Stewart. Daniel. I found you too about a week ago. So, Daniel found you too, not Rex and Daniel.
I found you too, yeah. He's talking to me.
I'm the other half of Daniel.
I hear you.
Man, if it were possible for me to be offended, I would just have the worst time on this show.
Yeah, me too. Speaking of.
Wait, it is possible. I offend you daily.
Really?
I found you two about a week and a half ago and was hired as the bar manager and have been binge watching the entire channel.
Nice.
And it's amazing, but Rex claimed he wants to be just like the dude. The problem is I've watched 50 to 60% of the episodes and I've never heard the Rex say, "That's just like your opinion, man." How can you be the dude without ever saying that line? The mooch abides.
The mooch abides.
You know what? You're not wrong, Walter.
You're not wrong.
You're just an asshole.
Just an asshole. All right, I think it's gonna have to carry us out of our first day back. It's gonna be hard to top this.
Easing back in before I take your damn head off.
Yeah, that's what you keep saying. All right, here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight, may you fight for friends.
If you steal, may you steal lovers' hearts.
If you drink,
may you drink with us.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us in the Whiskey Vault. Don't forget to throw in a like, hit that subscribe button on the bottom right, and drop a question or comment down below.